Okay, we are back here with another video. Today we are unboxing the iPad Pro 4th generation Wi-Fi 128 gigabytes from 2022. So we are unboxing the iPad. Set that aside for a minute. So I upgraded from the 5th generation, and I had every single iPad up until the 9th generation. Pretty much I've been with Apple since 2017, and honestly I love it. It's been way better than Samsung. I used to have nothing but Samsung, completely hated it now, realizing that the quality of their devices has really gone downhill. So, especially these days, and not just with their devices, but TVs, refrigerators, you name it. Pretty much everything of their devices is not made to last. It's pretty low budget quality materials. And these days their phones are basically turning into iPhones anyway, where you can't really do much with it as far as no headphone jack, no SD card slot, and a few other things that have kind of annoyed me. But anyway, I started off here with the iPad Pro 4th generation mainly because it was on sale. And from all the things that I've been reading about what's going to be on the new iPad 5th generation, iPad Pro 5th generation, I'm not really a big fan of the features. There's nothing I really have to have with the new iPad Pros versus the old one. So I actually prefer to get the 2022 model, mainly because I think they're going to move the camera horizontally like the 10th generation iPad. And honestly, there's not much of a difference. You might get a different chip in there, like maybe the M3 chip or something, but iPad Pro 4th generation comes with the M2 chip. So I had a iPad Air 4th generation, start off with that, and it's pretty comparable to this, especially in screen size and everything, but the iPad Pro is so much bigger and better of an upgrade as far as the camera, the M2 chip, and you're also getting 2 more speakers, so it's not just 2 speakers on one side of the iPad versus 4 speakers. So you're getting a much better display too. So overall, can't complain. Got it on sale. Last day I was able to get it on sale before Costco raised the price. So kind of had no choice but to get it. I would have waited a little longer, but figured if I can afford to, I definitely will pick it up. This is the space gray model of an iPad. I would have gotten the silver, but I like space gray too, so can't really complain. Let's do an unboxing of this. Let's check it out, and let's open it. I'll get my iPad Air 4th generation and we'll compare it to that shortly. Okay, so it has these pull tabs. Unlike the 4th generation iPad Air, they all came in like a plastic wrap, but now it's not so bad. Now it's just all paper. Apple's going carbon neutral, so let's flip this over and expose our iPad. Come on. There we go. Set the box aside, and there it is. So we'll set the iPad aside like all these unboxers are, and let's take a look at what we get in here. So we actually get a charging brick. That's nice. I usually never use these charging cables or bricks because I already have my own, and I have a longer cable, so I really don't need these. But I do see there's a braided cable, so that's a really nice plus right there. Really nice braided cable, but I won't need it. Anyway, let's open this up and take a look at the paperwork here. So it says iPad Pro. Basically your startup guide, your how-to if you're new to iPad. Really don't need any of this. You do get your smart connector here for the keyboards or your folio cases, which I do have and will be using. And then here we don't get any color-coded Apple stickers, unfortunately, but I've yet to even see those in person or have any devices that come with that. But yeah, your typical standard Apple accessories. But yeah, so these iPads are roughly going for $749 starting, and after tax you're looking at over $800. I was just able to get mine under $700. It was $6.99 at Costco. So really good deal. The cheapest place I could find it, and could not pass it up. But now let's take a look at the iPad. So I also got the case here of what I'm going to be using. It's going to be a Smart Folio Apple case. I had one of these on my 4th generation iPad Air. I got a white one, but this one's blue. I just wanted some color. It's easy to see. I always have trouble finding my devices on my furniture because the cases are black and it's hard to see. But yeah, basically I guess the way you can stand it up and, you know, different positions you can have it. But it's nice. It serves as a screen cleaner, and it serves as just a protector. I never had any problems with these cases. Never had any damage to my iPads or anything. Never dropped them. It's pretty comfortable to use and convenient. Supports all these other iPads listed below. But yeah, don't get mistaken with the ones, because some of them say like iPad 10.5-inch screen, so you want to stay away from those. That's for the 10th generation iPad. So you want to make sure it's something for the iPad Pro, as you can see. But anyway, I also have a screen protector. I'm going to put that on immediately. So let's just unwrap this iPad. Flip it over. There's your camera along with the LED flash. And let's see, I don't want to put a fingerprint on the screen because then I'll have to clean it. And there we go. I'll show you in a minute once I put the screen protector on the rest of the device. Okay, so here it is, all set up. We just got the screen protector on, and now let's take a look at the device. So here it is, iPad Pro 4th generation. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Has the antenna for the Wi-Fi signal up there. That's what that is. You have your volume buttons, you have your power button. That used to be where the Touch ID button was, but now it's Face ID. And that's pretty much it. You do get your USB-C cable. Sorry about the shaky camera. Get the USB-C cable. So that's the same from the iPad Air 4th gen. And you just get your microphone right there. So that's really about it. Not a whole lot to say about the casing. It is relatively light. Let me get the other iPad and we'll compare the weight. Okay, so we have the iPad Air 4th generation. Does have your standard smart connector. It does have the speakers right here, except one of them is a vent and the other one is an actual speaker. Same goes for the other side of the iPad. But yeah, relatively completely the same. If I can move them closer together. Speaker hole, there's not as many holes at the bottom, but they're relatively the same. Not much of a difference. So if I'm comparing them side by side, I mean, they are virtually almost the same size. Very, very close. I'll line them up with the line down here so you guys can see. Virtually the same size of device, not much bigger at all. So it's really just the screen size that's bigger, because I know the bezels on here are a lot thicker and, well, wider I should say, but you can see the camera too. It's nothing special, whereas this one you actually get the flash. So it's definitely an upgrade. Here's a Smart Folio case for it, which I've always had it in. You do get your volume rockers on the side for the 4th gen iPad Air, along with 2 more speaker grills at the top, which again, one is just a vent, and your microphone, and here is your Touch ID button. And on the side, there's really nothing to see. Looking at the iPad Pro, virtually the same, other than, like I said, a few differences in camera, but of course that's to be expected. Looking at the size for width, it's virtually the same size. So as you can see there, really it's just the screen size. The casing is exactly the same. So anyway, as I've already said that before, let's turn this thing on. There we go. Let's set this aside and let's unbox the Smart Folio case. Not really much to see here other than pulling the tab. Kind of difficult. There is really no pull tab of any kind other than this up top. So okay, so we got the case out. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Looking at it, pretty much the same as the other Smart Folio case, but just I got the blue color. I thought the blue was pretty nice. What color is it? It says marine blue, so it's pretty nice. Kind of like the color of it. So let's put it in, see how it looks. And there it is. Looks pretty good. This is cool. And we're already ready for the setup. So let's just start doing this. You can do appearance. You could do the appearance, different appearances. I haven't seen this menu. You can do default. You can do smaller. You can do bigger. Or you can do really big icons. We'll just do the default. Quick start. I don't know if it'll let me use my phone because I'm recording, so continue out with another device. Just put in my password here for the Wi-Fi. But yeah, the iPad Pro seems like a really good upgrade from that Air. So let that going. You take a few minutes to activate your iPad. Typical standard message. You also do have another little microphone up top there, as you can see where the cameras are, front-facing cameras are. Okay, continue. Set up iPad for myself. We'll do Face ID. Okay. Create a passcode. You can do custom. Alphanumeric. You can do custom numeric code, 6-digit code. We'll do custom. And it's loading. Okay, transfer your apps and data. Yeah, we'll restore from an iCloud backup. Terms and conditions, agree. Signing me in. So yeah, I just wait for that to continue. And we'll be back. Okay, so now just choose which backup I want to choose. We'll do the 4th generation iPad Air, as it's the most recent. Okay, and we will transfer settings, iCloud, and wallet. Okay, so yeah, of course we always have to do a software update, but we will do that. Shouldn't take too long, and we'll be back once it's completed. Okay, it actually looks like it's done. So let's see if I can unlock this. There we go. All right, that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the iPad Pro 2022 edition. And if you want to see more in-depth review on it, let me know in the comments below. Really just trying to get an idea of how this iPad is going to work out for me in future video editings and all that. So we'll find out. This video will be edited on the iPad Pro. Anyway, also Apple just released their new iPad lineup. So we now have an iPad Air 13-inch display, and we have an 11-inch display. Basically, the iPad Air is pretty much an iPad Pro, but you're not getting all the features of an iPad Pro. It's using the same M2 chip. It's a little better than, like I said, the previous iPad Airs, but it's an iPad. You're paying for the same price as what you would of an iPad Pro 2022 edition. So is it really worth it? I mean, you're better off just sticking with the iPad Pro with the older model. And for the new iPad Pros, there's a 13-inch and 11-inch display, but those are both starting off. Well, the first one, 11 inches, starting off at $999 for base model. So the storage is starting off at 256, and that's just starting. And then and I think it goes all the way up to 2 terabytes. And then the iPad Pro 13-inch model starts at $1299. And the Air models, I think the Air models start at $599, same price as the other one. But the other one is a $749. The 13-inch iPad Air is $749. So you're paying the same price you would have for the previous iPad Pro model. So in my opinion, stick with the Pro. Unless you have the money to upgrade to the new Pros, then I'd recommend upgrading to the Pros. But again, every iPad is it's for every person. There's people that need a Pro, there's people that need an Air, and there's people that just need an entry-level iPad, So it really just depends on what you need it for and your budget. So that's the best advice I can give when it comes to Apple devices. There is also a new Apple Pencil Pro, which I believe is starting at $129. So it's starting at $129. You get a lot more features with the Apple Pencil Pro, but it's only compatible with iPad Airs and the iPad Pros. So that's what it's compatible with. It won't be compatible with the previous ones that are already supporting the 2nd-gen Apple Pencil. Other than that, pretty much all the information I have at the top of my head right now. So if you guys want to check it out, go check it out at theapple.com, and you'll be able to find all the new Apple devices and stuff that they just released. But in my opinion, if you're getting an Apple iPad Pro, you're better off just getting a MacBook. I mean, literally, after you're paying for the Magic Keyboard and paying for all the accessories, you're better off just getting even a MacBook Pro. I mean, literally, mocking up the cost and everything of one, it would literally cost as much as probably a MacBook Pro, or close to it. So that's the thing. I never thought I'd see the day where iPads have reached MacBook prices. I mean, it's crazy. Even iMac prices. So if you're more of a desktop user and more of a person that needs an actual physical computer, recommend sticking with the Mac. If you're a person that likes portability and still likes the convenience of taking your iPad everywhere, especially not just keeping it at a desk or at a table all day, I'd recommend getting an iPad. But it really just depends on your needs and what your purposes of using it are. So anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hope you guys enjoy these videos, and as always, we will see you in the next one. Bye!